Okay, so I have some really good news, and that good news is that I just finished my master's degree. Yay, yes, yay, all the yays. But like after finally submitting, you know, my last assignment, like my last week of school was horrendous. Like I had like 25 assignments due. Please don't ask me why. I have no idea. I just know that like that week I was like, one thing about me, I am tired. Like I am so tired. And I really thought long and hard about like being burnt out and suffering from burnout. I remember I told my auntie like I was just so exhausted and I was so tired of school because I felt like I had been in school since I was 3 years old. And she was like, oh, you're saying that as if you're old. You're not even old. Like, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like if I'm 23 and I've been in school since I was 3, that's 20 years. Like, and I ain't take no breaks. When I tell y'all throughout college, like I've been taking summer classes every summer, you know, and I've never really like had time off except for like breaks that I had no choice. Like, you know, winter, them couple of weeks. And I really was like, Lord, I need help. Like I am so tired. I literally gotta work, then I gotta do all this schoolwork. And one thing about it, like I've got my master's, which I didn't get it yet, you know, final grades haven't posted, but my grades are high enough that even if I failed everything that I just did, I would still pass. With the C, of course, I don't want to C. I have A's and I have 1 B. I do have a B, don't I? But that's not the point. The point is that I had to really reevaluate my life and reevaluate myself to see what it was that I was going to do about being burnt out and about feeling burnt out. I got my master's in human services counseling, and then my second master's that I'm supposed to work on after this, which is the one that could actually get me licensed. Either way it go, it doesn't matter how much you know about mental health, you have to make the conscious effort to work on your own mental health and your own self. So with that being said, I was feeling very burnt out. So I came up with a plan on how I'm going to, you know, work through, kind of get back to myself, get myself back together. These are the things that I am doing. Number one, I make up my bed when I get up every morning. This is something that I did not do before. Like it's very new for me. But it does so much. I work from home, so you know that's another thing, because it's very easy to be depressed when you're at home all day. Walking into my room throughout the day and seeing it clean gives me a sense of fulfillment. Secondly, I eat better. Like, oh God, I know people say cook at home because it's cheaper, but cook at home because it's better. Like I'm happier cooking at home. When I go through a drive-through, 9 times out of 10, I'm disgusted with the food to the point where like I'm eating it because I just spent $12. I'm not eating it because I want it, and half of the time I done lost my appetite, so I'm not even hungry anymore. By cooking at home, I enjoy my meals more. I save money, yes, and it just helps me all around. One thing I really enjoy cooking is breakfast, and probably because it just helps me wake up. And it's always something so like light and fulfilling. Like, you know, I've been eating some avocados. Yes, honey child. And one thing I've been doing lately is like, because I'm trying to up my I'm trying to up my vegetable intake. So I add a random, like, that's not even a vegetable, that's a fruit. Anyway, I've been adding like a random chopped up tomato to like any meal that I eat. So it's a hot meal, but then it's like a random cold tomato to like just kind of like, you know, follow up. And it's so good. It's so refreshing. It's very weird. Just try it. I don't know how to explain it. The next thing I'm doing, y'all, I am working out. Listen, y'all. Look at this. This is embarrassing. I was laying in my bed. One night, just like, you know, just laying flat. Because I be laying flat. And I looked to the side of me and my arm was so big that it scared me. Like, I was like, what is this? Because, you know, it was like, of course, laying flat. So it was like much fatter. And I was like, oh my God. I am big. Like, listen, when I make YouTube videos where I'm like sitting on the couch talking or like sitting at my little chair talking, y'all only see half of me. But she is getting thick. You don't see the rest of her. And even this much is, you know, this is enough. But like, I'm getting big. So I'm trying to do something about it. Like, I'm not on a hardcore weight loss journey, but I do need to be healthier. So I've been eating better. You know, I've been working out a little bit. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know. Like, well, I'm gonna watch some videos, because like at this point the only thing I know how to do properly is get on a treadmill. Like all those little workouts, half of the time I be doing them wrong, so they don't really be helping me, and it's a whole thing. But these are just things that I'm currently doing in my life, you know, to recover from feeling burnt out from working full-time, being a full-time student. I instantly went out of undergrad and went straight into a master's program. Like, I didn't take no break, I didn't waste no time, and now I'm tired. I am so tired. But it's like, we really have to make sure that we're doing what is necessary to take care of ourselves. I'm a firm believer that you can't do nothing for nobody else if you're not good yourself. And when I graduated from Florida State, I on my little cap, mind y'all, I was the only person in there with a decorated cap. If this is an HBCU, at HBCUs, everybody's cap is decorated. At Florida State, I was the only person with my cap decorated, you know, giving real black girl stuff. So my cap said, as a future therapist, you may think that I have it all together. And then it says psych. And I just love it because it's my truth. Like, I have a heart, you know, as a counselor. You know, I've done the studies. You know, I got good sense. I do believe that I have the spirit of counsel. So I believe it is my calling. But at the end of the day, I got to make sure that I'm good. I remember my pastor telling me recently that there are, you know, marriage counselors out here getting divorces. And it was just a prime example of, it doesn't matter how much you know or how, you know, committed you feel or qualified you feel that you are for a thing. If you're not good, none of it means nothing. Like psychiatrists committing suicide, all that stuff. And it's like, you're the one with the answer. So, you know, if we can take anything, you know, from those examples, it's to really make sure that you're good. So I'm just chilling out these days, trying to make sure I'm good, you know, trying to put me first. And just relax. And that's all I'm doing, y'all. I am so glad that I finished that degree. And I still got more schooling to do. I am not done. I have not arrived. But I'm taking this time that I have off to get myself together. I ordered my cap and gown last week. So, you know, my grad pictures are coming soon. And I am just happy. I'm excited. But I'm also just like getting it together, you know, just...